Hey guys, Anthony here with an update on my vehicle and what I have packed in it. I know I told you guys since I traded in my other vehicle and got this one, I had to redo it, and so this is where I am so far as of today, December 6th, 2013. We'll start off with my tow hitch. Got a standard 2-inch tow hitch on there that I just had installed not too long ago. Okay, that's to pull the bug out camper, which is right there. So my SUV is always right near my bug out camper, so I could hook it up in a moment's notice. Okay, a couple things I want to point out back here in the cargo area is I have one of these little you ever seen the things they make pizza with and put the pizza dough in? Just a kind of like a tray. I have that in here, and in this tray I have the various towing hitches that I need and locks. So that's all right there, so if I have to hook up or lock my camper up so no one can take the tow hitch or can hook up and tow away with it, I have all that stuff right here. I have a knife right there, some super 100-mile-an-hour tape or electrical tape. I have these lacrosse water boots that I did a quick video on. I haven't done an in-depth video on them, but these are excellent for South Florida to keep in your vehicle. And if you've seen our rainy season here, you'll know why these are in my vehicle most of the time. Got a full service first aid kit. I won't go into detail on a lot of this stuff. I got my Badlands hip pouch that I keep empty here in case I need it. I have back here in this little mobile cargo area, cargo holder, I have a pair of like a SWAT boot by OTB. I think they were bought out too by New Balance, but these are excellent. I got a pair of socks in there, 511 socks, wool socks. And so I keep these boots on board all the time, because if I'm at work and I have dress shoes on and I have to change into these or into these water shoes, I have them on board. I keep a Gatorade, full-size Gatorade bottle with water in it. I have a little pistol safe that I could lock down behind the seat if I want to, so I carry that. I've got one of those little roll-out camping mats for either a ground cloth or to sleep on in case I have to sleep in the vehicle. Back here in the corner I have a North Face Rock 22 two-man tent. This is a freestanding tent with the rain fly and everything. I keep that in the vehicle as well. That's my ham radio I have hooked up, you might hear in the background. There's just a little suction cup radio holder there. I have some garbage bags in. And then over on the other side here, I'll give you a back view here so you can see where I'm looking. On the right side rear, I have one of these Sterilite 18-gallon containers that I'll pull out in a little while and just show you real quick what's in it. But another empty backpack is this Kelty military pack that I keep on the vehicle. And that's a full-size backpack, a good 3-day bag, but I keep it empty in case I need to fill it and take off. So along with my go bag that rides in here when I'm traveling, this bag stays on here empty in case I have someone else with me and they need a pack as well. Okay. On the right side here, you'll see a roll of toilet paper. It's hard to see. When I pull this out, I'll give you a better view. All right, I pulled the Sterilite bin out, and so you can see what I have in here. I have a Husky, one of those Husky tool kits that have, a bunch of tools on them I keep on board. I've got a funnel in case I need to put gas in the vehicle. Again, I got toilet paper. I have one of these blackjack folding lug wrenches that I keep on board. I'm also going to get ready to put a bottle jack on here. I just haven't purchased it yet, and that's going to go in have in place of the actual tire changing kit that's on board here. And then I have a a SOG machete that I keep on board here. Okay, and these just sit in the side bin here. And then in the Jeep Liberties, underneath here, there's a nice little storage area. If you lift up this lid, I don't have anything in it now, but I could put some more gear under this little storage area where the spare tire access is. And so that's the items I have in the back here. Just in the Sterilite bin, just to show you real quick, I've got this packed out pretty much how I want it. I may make some upgrades, but again, you can see I got some food. I've got you know, cooking kits, cups. Here's a Gaia Design bottle, stainless steel bottle. I got one of these rain hats or highway hats if I want to be visible. Again, there's a lot of stuff in here. There's rope, binoculars. There's a food bag in here, a dry bag with some food in it that I won't go into detail about. And some ramens, lots of different bottles, water bottles and containers to hold water in case I had to leave and pack the backpacks up. I could load them with water and take off. I've got a little backpack here full of clothing, fire making kit right on the top here, toilet paper, and then there's a little fire kit with matches and cigarette lighters, stuff like that. That's right at my disposal if I need it. Okay, pull this other stuff out. I've got another little plastic tin, again, with lots of items in it. Paracord, toilet paper, these little zippy ties things that you could tie stuff down with, a notebook, spork, an Esbit stove, more electrical tape, my antenna for my ham radio, the adjustment thing, the adjustment Allen wrench for it, nice pair of gloves, duct tape, garbage bag, and there's another little funnel. That antenna, by the way, is right here. I have it installed on the vehicle. There it is right there. I'll do a video on this antenna. That's my ham radio mounted antenna that I carry. Again, I carry the Lotion radio that I have going right today, right here, that you guys hear. Getting back to the Sterilite bin, again, I've got a rescue blanket down at the bottom, an extension cord. I got a full-size BCB kit that there's a police belt, bags, again, full-size BCB kit, canteen, cook stove, all the different items that are in the BCB Nato Canteen Kit. I have some videos on this kit on my channel. I'll try to put it in the description box. And there's the BCB drink cup that goes with that kit, and I got a little pair of binoculars in there. But again, in that Sterilite bin, you see I do have a lot of gear, and if I had to make some of this gear mobile, I can, by putting it in the backpack that I have here on board, and or the Badlands hip pack, which holds a good amount of gear. So I think it's important to have some empty backpacks or hip packs on board so you can carry items. So again, guys, that's here, the stuff in the back. I have a communications bag. Right now I have it loaded on the camper, but I may put it in the vehicle and keep it on board the vehicle with me. And that I've done a video on. That has a lot of gear in it, solar charger, batteries, stuff for ham radios, all my charging cradles. But in the vehicle here, this little storage bin here, I have a little wind-up flashlight and a cord for my iPod. When I lift up this console here, just a little wind-up flashlight, my keys, a Browning multi-tool, some headache medicine, and then if I lift this out, I could load items in here that I haven't put in yet. But that area will be reserved for ammo or handgun or something else if I need to have it in there. I have room for it. I've got one of those little suction cup things on the window that I put my cell phone. I could put my ham radio on there if I wanted, so that stays on board. I've got my iPhone charger I keep out, and you know, that's handy to recharge my phone. What else do I have in here? I got the automatic toll payment thing on the window here for Florida, so I can go through tolls without worrying about it. Walking around the vehicle to the other side, the glove box, not too much in there, just some basic stuff. Again, stuff for my Woshin radio. This is a cigarette lighter adapter for the radio, so I can run it off the car. There's my vehicle information, a spare pair of sunglasses, and there's my charging cradle and the cigarette adapter for the weather radio. I have the Standard Horizon radio that I did some videos on. This is a homemade survival kit that I'll try to open now. I think I got a couple videos on this on my channel. I'll try to put the videos on this video so you guys could see them without searching for them. But I built this kit. Again, this stays on board. It's got, you know, a knife, fire steel, can opener, water purification, cigarette lighter, fire making material, just a basic soap dish that I turned into a survival kit. Put some Ranger bands on it and I'm good to go. In the back, I don't know if I went over everything in the back yet, but I carry one of these adjustable carriers that you could adjust and format to how you need it. And I have some water that I keep filled up, a gallon of water, my everyday water bottle there, a bunch of napkins. Whenever I go to Starbucks and some of these places, I take a handful of napkins, keep them back here, tissue, alcohol sandy wipes. This is another little kit I made. See if I can open it so you guys can see. And this kit is just a little meal kit. I have some salt and pepper, different drink mixes, straws, some plastic forks, bamboo utensil set, and if I eat in my car, I have these items at my disposal. This side I have my minister's manual and my Bible in case I have to do a hospital visit or go see somebody. I have my Bible on board at all times. I have a really nice full-size golf umbrella, very important down here. You know, if I did have to bug out of the vehicle and start on foot, I could take this umbrella with me and it'll cover most of my pack and myself. Again, my tire thumper stays back here. On the other side of this divider, I've got some maps, Rand McNally road map of the US, my Garmin Nuvi, another two-way radio, one of those little cigarette lighter electrical adapters, a book for writing in, another notebook back there, some local maps behind here of Broward County, some other more detailed road maps, a couple of hats. And so this keeps everything really well organized. And I still have room for, in this seat here, my go bag usually goes with me. And then on the other seat I have on board for a passenger and a passenger in the front. So I can carry 3 people in here, plus my all my cargo. Submersible Standard Horizon weather radio. This stays on board. My wife has another one in her vehicle. So this just stays back in here. And I've got the onboard stuff to charge it with. There's my antenna wire that I have just run down here and runs up to the front. And again, that's attached just like that to the vehicle. And there you have it, guys. That's a quick overview of what I have and what I carry on board in this vehicle. I think is it 100% complete? I could always add something else, and this is always evolving as I experiment, but I think I got a lot of items covered. Guys, let me know what you think. I could still add some more gear. It's not really fully packed, but I've got the basics covered. I did order, it didn't come in yet, I ordered a military whoopee, one of those military poncho liners that I'm going to keep in here also, in case I had to sleep in the vehicle. Between the poncho liner and this little pad here, I could easily put the seats down, sleep in the vehicle, or sleep in the tent. So that poncho liner hasn't arrived yet. I ordered 2 of them. I'm going to keep one on the camper and one in my vehicle. You don't need much more than that down here in South Florida. Even on the cold nights, your poncho liner, the clothes you have in your tent or your vehicle will keep you plenty warm. So there you have it, guys. Let me know what you think, and any questions you have or comments. And again, this is part of my series on ready at a moment's notice, and you want to be ready at a moment's notice in case you did have to leave or bug out. My camper's right here, ready and waiting to go, with lots of gear on it. You guys have seen the videos I've done on this. I'm going to do another update soon. But again, there's my communications bag. It's right there. It's a 511 bag. This camper is totally set up, except for some water and some food and some firearms. I've got everything ready to go in here. There's even a solar light, a solar D light that lights up the camper, and I can recharge during the day and gives me light, so I don't have to worry about batteries. So guys, that's what's going on right now. Upcoming video, I'm going to show you how I modified this Coleman stove. I've got some parts and things coming for that, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up my cooking essentials here if I have to go on the road. So there you go, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless, and stay ready. Build your kit based on the part of the country where you live. If you live in a cold area, you want some other items in here in your vehicle to keep you warm in case you get stranded. So keep that in mind. It goes by the area and the part of the country that you live and the environment that you're going to be surrounded by. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Stay ready.